Oh, hi there. I'm the TwinStickTroubadour. You might remember me from such wonderful YouTube videos as the last one I posted. Today is more The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb, more challenges, more difficulty, possibly some crying. We'll see. Today I'm going to go ahead and do 7 Years Bad Luck, which of course is the second challenge. And strangely enough, despite the fact that this is listed as one of the top 4 challenges, meaning that these are ones that give you disadvantages to start with, due to a programming error, this actually is not that difficult of a challenge to complete. Because for some strange reason, giving you luck down actually increases the chance that certain items will drop, like that heart, or keys, or bombs, or pills, or treasure chests. It does also come with a chance of not finding an item room, which is kind of terrible. And unless there's an item room down past the boss room, I might not get an item room this first floor, which is going to be pretty bad. But I did get a key, so it's not terrible. All is not lost yet. Yet. We'll see if that actually happens. Come on, item room. Oh, okay, well, no item room, but I do get to fight Lust. Who's yet another mini-boss. Problem with Lust is that if she touches you, she takes off a full heart of damage. But, on the plus side, if you defeat her, sometimes she will give you the virus. Pills are probably something I'm not going to worry about during a 7 Years Bad Luck challenge. And we have Larry Jr. as our boss of the first floor. Not too bad. And the benefit to having the virus is that you can run into... if you are hit with a melee attack, you can do pretty significant damage, which is pretty damn awesome. Come on, stop doing it. Stop it, Larry. There we go. So, despite the fact that I did get hit a couple of times, it's not too bad because I got my health back, thanks to the health drops from Larry Jr. And I got some health up, which I did not get last time, which I'm actually rather surprised. I did not get a single health up during that Dark Was the Night challenge. You know what I just realized? I didn't even see that curse room until I looked at the mini-map. I tend to miss those kinds of things. I have plenty of health. On the floor, Guppy's Paw. Alright, I'll hold on to that for later. Pill. Let's see, what is this other pill? Ooh, 2 of the same. I'm scared, but I'm going to try it. Range down. Alright, screw that. So range down kind of sucks a bit. As you can see, the range is a bit less than it was earlier. And unless I completely missed something, it's entirely possible I missed the fact that the secret room is connected to the curse room. I'm going to check for the curse room here. Oh, what a surprise. There it is. Grab the health. And a little bit of cash. Not bad. So, on the plus side, even if I don't get an item room like I did this floor, I will get a shop next floor. And I might have some money to spend there. I really should have put the bomb here, because then I would have gotten 3 more cents. Hindsight, 2020. Unfortunately, my actual vision is not quite that good, so I'll have to deal with that. And I forgot to actually allow the cutscene to play. I should do that! I'm depriving you of these wonderful little, tiny, adorable cutscenes. Okay, so we got a champion. I don't know what these guys are called. I don't know what most of these things are called, but he dropped some money. Alright. And more of them. Another champion. And I feel a sneeze coming on, which is unfortunate because I'm in the middle of trying to record and play this game. It's like, no nose. Wait until later. Wait for another 30 minutes until I finish this. What's in here? A heart. Alright, great. I'm going to kick the heart around for a while, I guess. Play a little soccer. I wish I had a bomb for that. I hate these guys. I really do. I really and truly do. I don't even know why, but I just do. It's just abject hatred for no reason at all. Whoa. Come on. Get over here. Come on. There we go. Bomb? No. Health. Another curse room. Alright, well, what do we have? Spiders. Lovely. You think you? We'll take my health and go. Oop. Now, the reason I'm not using Guppy's Paw right now is because I don't know what's going to be coming up in the near future. If I could find something... If I could find an item that benefits from me having no or very little red health, I will take it. But until that comes up, I could always also use it just kind of as a panic button. Like, oh god, I have half a red heart left. I'm gonna, you know, smack it, get myself three soul hearts. But until that comes up, However, I am going to go blow up that item rock over here. I'm starting to think that I might not be getting any item rooms for this entire run. Unless there's one over here. I'm sure there might be. That meant to be... I meant to say cross my fingers, but obviously did not come out that way. Uh-oh, I'm going to get hit. Oh, right, I have the virus. So I just hurt them in return. And then, wow, this is actually... I'm a little surprised I haven't found an item room yet, actually. This normally doesn't happen. I usually at least in the couple of times that I have, in fact, done 7 years bad luck, I would get at least I would get at least one item room out of the first 2 floors. This is actually surprising to me. While getting money and keys, not so much. Alright, lots of keys. No bombs, 13 cents. I wish I had a bomb, though. There could be a bomb in the shop. Or a soul heart. Or a... I wonder if there's a... Hold on, let me go see if there's a rock that I can... an item rock I can bust up. Actually, you know what? I'll go fight the boss. I'm a little scatterbrained right now, excuse me. Forgive me. And we've got Monstro. Again. So, thankfully, at this point, even the range down has not really affected me yet. It might later. Wow. That's just sad. Admittedly, I'm not great at this game, but I usually take pride in the fact that I almost never get hit by Monstro. That did not happen this time, obviously. So, that's alright. I'll just deal with it. Maybe I'll get a decent item from him. Pentagram, or... Wow, I think I almost got hit there again. I'm hoping for a decent item. Alright, Jesus Juice, I will take that. I'll take that, also. Alright, I'm actually meant to look and see if there were any rocks in here. Of course there aren't, because it's Monstro I'm fighting. Okay. Although I may actually take the pickaxe just so I can pick it up and then never have to worry about picking it up again. Because it is an item that is strictly an homage to Minecraft. It is awful otherwise. It's one of the worst items in the game. All it does is destroy one rock in a room. That's it. So it's really not worth it. So I'm probably rather foolishly going to take it, just so I can pick it up and then never have to pick it up again, forever and ever until the end of time. I don't want to keep it, obviously. I suppose if there was an item rock around here that I could destroy with it, then that would be useful, but there isn't one, so... I'm actually going to take the soul heart. I probably should have taken the soul heart before I fought Monstro, because that might have given me a chance for a Devil or Angel room. Actually, you know what? There's only the one heart, one half a heart. I could go in the arcade, but best case scenario, I'll just get my 1 cent back. Or worst case scenario, I'll get my 1 cent back. Best case scenario, I'll get 10 cents from a dime, but that's about it. So I'm just not even going to worry about it at this point. I'm just going to move on to the caves. Ah, get away from me. Wow. I get a little sad when I get hit like that sometimes. You think after 600 hours in this game I would be able to avoid such things. You'd be wrong. Sadly. Now just don't tell me that I'm not going to get an item room for the 3rd straight floor, because that's not going to make me happy. Because I actually have keys this time. And not getting item rooms is really frustrating. It's basically like the challenge that'll come up later, the Purist Challenge, except more difficult. Well, maybe not more difficult, but slightly more difficult. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. See, I'm getting lots of items, just no item rooms. I don't want to bother. If it was a golden treasure chest, I would think about it. Finally, we get one. We get something. Makes me happy to see an item room finally. Watch, it's going to be some horrible item like holy water. Well, we haven't encountered the holy water yet, but if we do, I will pick it up the one time and then never take it again. And you'll understand why as soon as I get it. That's not a bad item at all. Sad Onion's great. Increase of fire rate. Excellent. Now, you will see me destroy poop all the time, and there's a good reason for that. It's because poop has a high possible, not high, but it has a decent probability of holding money and or health. Because I've seen poop dropping dimes, dropping soul hearts, dropping eternal hearts, nickels, just whatever. It can drop any of those things. So it's worth it to check just in case. Because you never know. That is an excellent pickup right there. Sun card, best tarot card in the game. Most of the time, anyway. It is a combination of 3 things in one. It is a full heal. It is a map reveal card. It is basically a world card, which reveals the entire map. And it is a death card, which kills most smaller enemies and damages bosses, but not by much. Oh, that's great. That would have been getting a lot of curse rooms too, which I guess I shouldn't be that surprised about. It is. Okay. I guess I will be. I guess I'll be checking out that curse room in a moment. What do we have? Money and health. I don't want to go in the boss room just yet. I do want to check here first. We have more pills. Don't want them. Don't need them. I'd love to check. Well, there is. I think there's enough health on this floor that I can check this. Ooh, give me all that money, and then I'm going to go check out the shop. Definitely checking out the shop. There's enough health. Yeah, there's plenty of health on the floor. I don't have to worry about it. Give me that. I'm going to go to the shop first, because I'm scared. And I want to know what they have in there. What do we have? A purse. If I had any trinkets, that'd be great. I think I might take it anyway, just in case. Self-explanatory, as I just said. More trinket room. So normally you're only allowed to carry 1 trinket at a time. Excuse me. The mom's purse allows you to carry 2. And it can carry any 2 trinkets at a time. You cannot carry duplicates, obviously. But we don't have to worry about that because I don't have any in the first place. Ew. Okay, so this is our first Harbinger. This is Pestilence, who is on the scale of annoying to really annoying. He's really annoying. Not as bad as Death, but I would say that Pestilence is probably my second least favorite Harbinger. With Famine being least favorite, if that makes any sense. Oh boy. And War being second to Famine. The reason I don't like Pestilence so much is because, well, first off, he's the only Harbinger that drops that weird creep, that green creep on the floor. And most of the time he's absurdly aggressive in his bomb usage and summoning of additional creatures. And I've unlocked the Book of Revelations, which is great, because I didn't realize I hadn't unlocked it. One of the problems with not resetting this game very often is that you tend to forget what causes items to be unlocked and what items need to be unlocked in the first place. Like, I didn't remember about that needing to be unlocked, but apparently it did. Alright, let's go back up here, get as much health as I can. Oh, I can't. Curse you, game. Curse you. That's alright. I can live with that. I live with having 3 red hearts and a soul heart. A little disappointed that I haven't found any devil or angel runes yet. Okay. I've only gotten the 1 health up too, which is slightly disappointing. I would have hoped to have found a couple more at this point, because getting 7 heart containers will allow me to unlock another new character. And I have not yet been able to do that. Okay, you. Woo. On the plus side, I have not yet talked to... Wow, really? That... I did not expect that to happen. Getting the cube of meat... Oh my god, that's just embarrassing. Just getting hit by that guy. Well, I'm not going to check the curse room until I have enough health to guarantee that I won't die. Wow. Physics! What are you doing? The nice thing about the cube of meat is that it actually is an orbital. Ooh, there's my first trinket. Give me that cancer. And the nice thing about orbitals is that they block shots like these, that these guys keep shooting at you. You can only have up to 3 though, so don't get too enthused. Although having 3 is honestly great at any point in time. And unfortunately, the only other type of... At this point, the only other type of orbital that I can have are flies. However, given enough time, I will unlock 2 other kinds, which are significantly better than flies. And let's just hope I can get there sooner rather than later. Oh boy. Unfortunately, 1 orbital is not that helpful, because it only blocks whatever's directly in front of it. Obviously, they all do, but it makes it a bit more difficult because it's a pretty small window to actually get your orbital. What am I missing? There's a fly in here somewhere, isn't there? There it is. Well, there's a bomb that I can't get to because I don't have any bombs. Or a ladder or flight. That's how this game works. Troll engine is ramping up right now. I can feel it. Alright, so we've got ourselves a blood donation machine that I'm not going to use because I don't have that much health. And it's going to get blown up. That's fine. And I got some health back. That's good. So in the end, I guess it was a good thing. Alright. What is in here? Oh, jeez. Ah! So I suppose one of the things I will be doing, if I do get hit like that, I'm going to try and take advantage of my... There's a boss arena. That's interesting. This may require use of Guppy's Paw. I'll think about it. I'm going to check the curse room real quick. See what we have in here. Something good, hopefully. No. Not over here. No. Okay. So the thing about boss arenas is that you can only have 1 red heart in order to actually access them. Or if you can bomb your way in, that works too. But you have to have 1 red heart. You can have as many soul hearts as you want. That's nice. Give me that food! So the boss arena, it's basically like a regular arena, except you have to fight 2 bosses instead of 3 waves of enemies. It's always the same 2 bosses the first time you go into a boss arena, and then the second time you go into a boss arena. First time, it's always Monstro, and then 3 little Larry Juniors. Second time, it's always Chub and then Peep. I don't remember if I've ever gone then to 3 boss arenas in one playthrough. Whew. I could actually use my my virus to cause massive damage to these Larry Juniors, but I'm trying to conserve health, and as soon as I say that, of course, I get hit. I could use my Sun card, but I'm trying to save that for an absolutely dire situation. Getting a lot of cash from these guys. I have enough money to check the shop again, which I might do eventually. Okay. Nope. Okay, good. Got him. Another key that I can't get because I don't have any bombs. Oh boy. These guys are dangerous because they cause a full heart of damage. And they... You know what? Oh, jeez. Whoa! I wish I had a ladder or flight right now. These are so dangerous, especially with the lack of speed that I have. Really. Although thanks to my extremely high tier rate, it's not as bad as it would be otherwise. Oh god, I can unclench my butt cheeks now. Whew! Alright, let's check the boss. See what we have. Gertie! The tankiest of all the bosses. Have to be really careful. Because I don't want to die. Thankfully, Gertie has relatively easy patterns to figure out. If she ducks her head into the top, that means she's going to shoot at you. If she doesn't, that means she's going to summon some enemies. And there is a champion version of Gertie that only summons enemies, which can be kind of frustrating at times, but other times can actually be pretty easy to face. Oh boy. I'm scared. I'm gonna panic and use Guppy's Paw, because I don't want to die. Because I really didn't think I was going to get hit there. And of course I didn't get hit again after that, but what are you going to do? So we got the box. Oh jeez. Run away! Oh wow, I didn't get hit. That was kind of lucky, actually. So we have a 2 of clubs, which is great, because now I have bombs. And there's the tick, which, considering the circumstances, I think I'm actually going to take it, because I do have 2 trinkets. I do have 2 trinket slots. So what the tick does is it cannot be removed. It's the only trinket that can't be removed. And when you enter a boss room, it actually takes off, I forget if it's like 10 or 15% of the boss's health. And it also gives you, I think it's either 1/2 or 1 full heart back. Basically, it like sucks the blood of the enemy and gives it back to you as health. So it's not a bad trinket necessarily. It's just, for later game stuff, it's really, really a horrible thing to have. But for now, since we're only going to Mom's leg, excuse me, it won't be a problem. If this was a chest run, it might be a problem. It means I wouldn't be able to keep cancer. It means I'd have to drop it for the Polaroid, but we're getting way ahead of ourselves right now. I don't know how many more playthroughs it's going to take before I get that. Oh, lots, I'm guessing. Alright, looking for my shop would be nice. And I'm actually back to full health. This is not something I expected to have happen. It's great. Okay, gotta be careful here. Unfortunately, 3rd time out of 4 floors, no item rooms. It's pretty terrible. But I did get a bomb. And there's the ladder. Which, you know what, I have 22 cents. I might as well take it. Which means I can get those keys and those bombs and everything else. It's going to be worth it in the end. Keeping my sun guard for later. Thankfully, I didn't need to use it. I didn't panic and use it against Gertie. I was about to, but I decided not to. Oh, now I can get that too. Which gives me a bomb and a key. It's worth it. The ladder can sometimes be very worth it. It would have also been really worth it in that room with those red chargers who were trying to run over me. Because I could have just hit over one of the pits. They couldn't hit me. And I could have just decimated them. And I can get some of that money back too. So I think that I thought there were spikes there right there. There are spikes up there. But the ladder is a good purchase. It's worth it just to get the stuff from this floor. Oh, wait. There's money. I should get the money. No reason not to. So the ladder is already earning its work. Earning its work? What? I don't know. Earning its keep is what I was trying to say. But apparently my grasp of the English language is not as strong as I had hoped it would be. Give me that other key. Yeah. Let's see. So I got that 2 of clubs card. I'm not taking that pill. I don't trust pills. I know there was a pill in the shop. Not trusting it. Nope. No way. No how. Not going to get me to take those pills. Not with luck at minimum. Because I do believe that pills are still affected by luck. So I'm not taking it. What's in here? Gold treasure chest. I'll think about it. I probably... I don't know. I could take it. It could contain health or a really great item. Ugh. Oh, Mr. Maw. Gotta be careful here. Because physics apparently don't apply as well with these guys. with their heads as they do with other things. Makes very little sense sometimes. Oh boy. Wow. I actually consider myself fairly lucky that I was not hit there. I'm not going to say anything more because I'm sure I'll get hit before the end of this room. There he is down there. Bam. Alright. Whew. Doing pretty good at this point. Gotta be careful though. Boomflies. Ooh, unexpected secret room. Hey, you, come over here. Red boomfly. Oh. Come here. There we go. Whoa. And a nickel. And 3 more cents. Now, if I was at less than full health, I could actually bomb my way into the arena. I choose not to because I don't like dealing with the Depths or Necropolis 1 arena. Because it has 2 of my least favorite enemies from the original game, being the Screaming Babies and Knights, which I just don't like dealing with. And another mini-boss. If Envy this time. Or Pride, I forget. Whoa! It's Pride, right? Pride's not too bad, except when he does that. When he does that, yes, you heard me. And I got the Anarchist Cookbook, which is not a great sub-weapon. I'm only doing... I should have actually shown it off to show you what it does, but basically what it does is, if you saw the Troll Bomb effect, when he drops a bunch of those Troll Bombs down at you, basically the Anarchist Cookbook does that. Except it drops 6 instead of 4, and you can't control them, because they're Troll Bombs. That wasn't very smart. I mean, what was it? I can just hide over here. And I don't know. I don't like the Anarchist Cookbook very much as an actual sub-weapon. It's not that good. It's really uncontrollable. Very dangerous. Not one of my favorites. Oh boy. Speaking of not my favorites, I'm just going to stay calm. Not worry about it, because I think I can handle this. I think. You, come over here. Or leap on the spikes. Whatever you want, dude. I don't care. That works. Missing page. Yeah, it's not a great trinket. It gives you a 5% chance to activate basically the same thing as the death card. Oops. Which kills all enemies, which the sun card does anyway. But it gives you basically a 5% chance to have that happen whenever you're hit, which honestly isn't terrible, but considering it's really not worth it. Oh, mercy. Now things get interesting. Remember what I unlocked last time I played? Yeah. We got the candle. The candle, for those of you who are uninitiated in the Binding of Isaac, is the only item in the entire game that recharges within a room. And if you've ever played The Legend of Zelda, you know what the candle does. It shoots out blue flame, but you can see it recharges very quickly, and you'll see right about now, well, in just a second, it's just utterly devastating. It is ridiculously strong. It just clears rooms in an instant. It is amazing. And we have War, which isn't too bad. Except you fled from me like a little girl. If you can hit an enemy just dead on like that. Also, it destroys projectiles, which is something I forgot to mention, which is yet another amazing benefit of the candle. It is truly... It's probably... Ooh, oh, I got hit right there. But, 2 benefits. Got my second cube of meat, which means I have a level 2 meat boy. 2 more guppy items. You know what? Wonder if this will... No. Oh, should I do it this early? Oh, God, this is so risky. This is... I gotta do it. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I don't care at this point. I'm doing it. Because guess what? Another achievement. Oh, 2. Oh, actually, I forgot about those. 3 achievements. My mistake. I forgot about the parasite. So, I am now Alright, so I unlocked Eve, another character, and the curse, the Horror Babylon curse. Actually, this Eternal Heart is going to be quite nice to have. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back real quick, grab Guppy's paw. So, you may have noticed that I'm flying, and I look like a little kitty cat. That is because when you collect 3 Guppy items, the paw, the head, the dead cat, or the tail, which I haven't unlocked yet, because that requires another challenge to have beaten, you become Guppy. You're basically an adorable little flying cat that is just utterly devastating and horrifying and just complete and utter mayhem. There is an item in the game proper called the Mulligan, which will sometimes spawn a fly that will go attack enemies when you hit an enemy with your shots. Guppy turns this up to 11 and just shoots massive numbers of flies at your enemies. As you can see right there. And the higher, as you can see all the flies that are floating around my head right now. Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous right now. There's a heart room that I have no use for because I only have 1 heart container. Oh, goodness. I really, really need to not fail here. Because if I do, I'm just going to be really, really sad. Although, actually, since I did have the dead cat does give you 9 lives. Because it is cat. Sorry, I'm stopping. My eyes are giving me problems for some reason. I can't concentrate. But the dead cat gives you 9 lives. You look up in the top right corner of the screen. You'll see a little X9. That is how many lives you have left. So what the dead cat does, it takes you down to 1 heart container. But it gives you 9 lives. And I'm sorry that I'm stopping. Jeez, come on, Stop being a pain. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Whew. Of course, now I can barely see. Anywho, so every time you die, you are reincarnated as Guppy again, or well, really, if you're not as Guppy, I'm sorry. You're only reincarnated as Guppy if you were Guppy to begin with. But gotta be careful here. I don't want to die. Really don't want to die. But you are reincarnated with 1 heart container again, so you just have to be kind of careful here. I really should have just bombed out of this. Didn't even think about it. But you're always reincarnated with 1 heart container. So if you have more than 1 heart container to begin with, you will be dropped back down to 1. So you do have to be very careful when you are playing as Guppy, because if you die, you go back to 1 heart container. So it's a very risky gambit, but considering that I am Guppy and I have the candle, I'm feeling pretty decent about this right now. I'm not going to guarantee victory right now because I'm still rocking 1 heart container and 3.5 soul hearts. Sorry, but I only have 8 cents. I don't think I'm going to bother with the shop yet. So you can again witness the awesome power that is Guppy and the candle on full display. And there's a dime, and there's a library actually, which I can finally show these off. Ooh, there is the Book of Shadows. So Telepathy for Dummies is basically, it gives you homing shots for 1 room. Book of Shadows gives you a very strong shield. It's actually an invulnerability shield for, I believe, 10 or 12 seconds. Very strong item. Not useful here because I have the candle. Or not necessary, I guess I should say, because I have the candle. Eesh. Whoa. And of course, this round of the game once again proves my theory that whenever you actually collect the ladder, within 1 or 2 floors, you will get flight somehow. It just happens. Don't ask me how. It just does. Oh, you know what? I have enough money to check out. No. I'm actually not going to risk the shop right now because there is a chance that greed will be in there, and I do not want to risk getting killed right now or taking any damage. I am too scared to go in there because I have a bad feeling that I'll take damage and die. Like here, fighting these masks and hearts. But thanks to being Guppy, oh boy, thanks to this surprising amount of slowdown right now, I'm doing pretty well. I don't need that health. Thank you, though, for the opportunity to game. These flies are supremely frustrating because they spawn an enormous amount of other flies, and they're just relatively annoying in general, but gotta be a little careful here. Gotta be really careful with those. These blue spikes, I hate them. Also, you may or may not have noticed, I don't know, because I don't know what you're paying attention to in this game, but... Ooh, pinky eye. No, I'm not going to take it. I could also check the curse room, but at this point, I'm not willing to risk what little health I have for potentially something. The nice thing about flight, though, is that... Well, I'm at the boss room, which is great. The nice thing about flight is that if you want to enter a curse room, you don't take damage from the trip into the curse room because of flight. However, on the way out, you do take damage. And here we go. Here's a nice little trick for those of you who are just picking up the game. One of the tricks with the candle, and I'll show it off very shortly, as soon as Mom stops real quick, is that if you throw the candle into the door, whether or not Mom's eye is there, it causes massive damage to her. So really, the candle is something that's it's just game-breaking. Not game-breaking, but it is an amazingly powerful item. I didn't even need Guppy to finish the game. I could have finished that without Guppy. I just wanted to get the Guppy achievement, unlock the hairball, get all that stuff, because it is normally a very difficult unlock to get. Also getting Eve during this run, magnificent. I got a bunch of stuff done. And we get to watch this outro once more, but we don't need to watch it because it's the same one we saw last time. But that was amazing for me. That was thoroughly satisfying, great run for me. Especially for that 9 lives. That was, or not 9 lives. 9 lives is another challenge where you start with a dead cat. So basically you just start with 1 health, or 1 heart container. And we can't skip this, unfortunately, but that's alright. Because during the outro and the credits, I can thank all of you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this run of 7 Years Bad Luck. Next time, more challenges? Maybe I'll do 9 lives next, because that is a very difficult one. Starting with 1 heart container. It's like Judas, but terrible. No, you don't know about Judas yet, unless you've already played the game, but... Anywho, thanks again for joining me. Click on the subscribe button if you're enjoying what you're watching. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get updates on when more videos become available, or to just revel in the general idiocy and hilarity that is me in text form. Let's wait till this ends so that I can end the video on a title screen. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh, that leg. Alright. Thanks everyone for joining me. I don't know why I'm saying that like there are people watching right now. Are there people watching right now? I'm scared. Alright. Alright, catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.